What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood. And this is the Heaven Hollywood Experience podcast. And what we're discussing this evening is, will we ever see another Nicki Minaj? Will we ever see another Nicki Minaj? Now, when we say that, we don't mean will we see another person who looks like Nicki Minaj and, dresses like Nicki Minaj and has the same style and look. No, we're not talking about that. When I say, will there ever be another Nicki Minaj, it's like when we say, Kobe was like a newer version of Jordan, or LeBron is the new Jordan. A lot of people do say that LeBron is the new Jordan. Some people said Kobe was the new Jordan. So if Nicki Minaj is Jordan in this incident, will we ever see another Nicki Minaj? I think first to come up with that answer, we have to answer the question, what is Nicki Minaj? I think that's a good question and a good place to start. So, if you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, her name is Onika Tanya Maraj. Allegedly petty. And of course, she was born on December 8th, 1982, known professionally as Nicki Minaj. Trinidadian-born rapper, singer, songwriter, actress, and model. And she was born in the St. James district, the Port of Spain. Now, as far as the music goes, 1998 is really recorded as when Nicki decided or discovered that she had talent. And that was when she went to the high school, LaGuardia High School. She released her first mixtape in 2007. That was Playtime Is Over. And in 2008, people started getting a little hype. I myself can recall hearing her name back in 2008 and saying to myself, Nicki Minaj, that's interesting. Wonder what she looks like. That's the first thing we would say back in those days, men listening to female rap. I wonder what she looks like. Sucker Free, of course, came out 2008. 2009, I believe, was her third mixtape, which is Beam Me Up Scotty, I think. Beam Me Up Scotty, I believe, was her third mixtape. And if I'm not mistaken, that came out the following year, probably 2009. And I think Beam Me Up Scotty is what really got people interested. I'm going to believe that was her best mixtape. And she was, I think she appeared on the Come Up DVD. I believe that is where Wayne saw her first. And at that time, her manager was Debbie Ansey. She was down in Atlanta. She bought Nicki to Lil Wayne. She received, I think the first record she was on, I believe that was still 2009. So that's how fast things were moving for Nick. I believe the same year Bedrock came out. It may have been 2010. But if I'm not mistaken, it was like the end of 2009, maybe like November or somewhere around there. That's how fast it was moving. She was on the song Bedrock. Her album dropped, I believe, was it 2011? Because no, 2010. I believe Roger That came out in 2010 with Lil Wayne. I'm sure there's some songs prior to that that I'm missing. Right? And at this point in time, she was being managed or co-managed by P. Diddy. Okay? So, and then I think the first real feature that she came out with was My Chick Bad. And I believe that was 2010. So everything was moving really, really fast for Nicki Minaj. I believe that was 2010. So all this is packed up, right? So Nicki dropped her album Pink Friday. Oh, that was after she did a couple of more features, Bottoms Up. I think she did a song with Sean Kingston. You know, she did a whole lot, a whole lot of features. Right? And then she dropped Pink Friday. And when she dropped Pink Friday, all right, people, and I still remember it came out the same month of my birthday. It came out in November. I don't remember when, but I do remember it was November. When Pink Friday came out, it was just like some next level rap, and especially for a female. And the funny thing about Pink Friday is Nicki told us in the studio. I did about 4 studio sessions with Nicki, and I remember her saying, this album is going to be something y'all ain't never heard. I'm about to do something crazy. That's all she kept saying, is watch what I do. She had the whole Barbie persona played. A lot of people say that, oh, she changed. She went from that hardcore rapper and then she let the people in the industry change her. Not true. Nicki Minaj changed with the industry. She did not let the industry change her. She changed the industry. I think Pink Friday went triple platinum. The next album after that, of course, I think it was like the Roman Reloaded or Roman 2.0 or something like that. That was the second album. And, I don't really consider that the second album, but it was. And then you had the Pink Print. And then, of course, Queen. So Roman Reloaded was considered an album after Pink Friday. We had the Pink Print, I believe that was 2014, and then Queen, and here we are. Now, right now, we have Cardi B, who was setting records in her own right. We have Megan Thee Stallion, just fresh off of 3 Grammys, and really starting to put her stamp on the game of hip-hop. You got Doja Cat, who's out there. She's got number one. She does her thing as well. And you want to look at them and say, okay, but who's going to be the next Nicki? Will it be Doja Cat? She's the one closest to Nicki's style. She's the one that can flip her flows. She can flip her voices if need be. Will she be able to sustain everything like Nicki has? Will she be able to dominate like Nicki has? Then you have Cardi B, who is right now probably the biggest selling female at this moment, not career. At this moment, probably the biggest selling female. Then you have Megan Thee Stallion. At this point, probably the hottest and most consistent female. Who also gets a lot of love from the fashion world. But when you take a look at them, you say, can they possibly, I mean, hell, did we even know that Nicki Minaj was going to be Nicki Minaj before she was Nicki Minaj? Absolutely not. But now that we know she's Nicki Minaj, let's see if there will ever be another. Well, to start, she was the first female artist to accumulate 100 entries on the Hot 100. Now, she's not anymore, but she was the first female artist to do it. She also has 19 top 10 singles on the chart. And that is the most for any female rapper. And let's not forget 4 of those were solos. So for people saying, yeah, but she doesn't do it on her own, 4 of those records were solos. She also broke Aretha Franklin's record for having the most Hot 100 entries. Now, when you hear this, you may say, oh, no big deal, but let that sink in. Let that sink in. The most Hot 100 entries by any female, surpassing Aretha Franklin. And she did hold that record for the most Hot 100 entries by a female artist, not just female rap artists, female artists, until December 20th when it was broken by Taylor Swift, a pop singer. Nicki's also dubbed as the queen of rap, cited as one of the most influential and best-selling rap artists of all time. Here's why I think it'd be difficult to do what Nicki Minaj has done. Number one, the era she started in, the late 2010s, where there was, not a lot of female competition. So I get that. I get that there was not a lot of female competition. However, the numbers are what they are, and they're still impressive. And I just think Nicki came out at the right exact time. There's not many rappers and artists who drop at the right time. I'm sure when she was dropping was calculated by Lil Wayne. And everything was calculated perfectly. Dropped on the perfect day. Dropped at the perfect time of the day. She has mastered 5 flows. That's why I call her the 5-flow dynamo. She's mastered 5 flows. She hasn't won any Grammys, but she does have 6 American Music Awards. She does have 12 BET Awards. She does have 4 MTV Video Awards. She does have 4 Billboard Awards. I think she's even got a Latin Music Award. She's got 3 Billboard Women in Music Awards, or maybe 2, one or the other, 3 or 2. She's also been nominated for 10 Grammys. So even though she has not been able to win any, she does have 10 nominations. And when you look at it, when Nicki dropped her album, okay, in 2010. Nicki's reign didn't end really until right before Queen came out. Because that's pretty much when they ushered in Cardi right around 2017. So she had a strong reign of about 7 years, where she was the top female rapper. And judging by the female rappers that are out now, yeah, Cardi is cool. She makes hot records, that's for sure. I love the way she looks. A lot of people don't. You know, I think she could have laid off her face a little bit, but I think she's sexy as hell. But Nicki Minaj is the sexiest female rapper ever. She's the flyest. So you're gonna have to come with your fashion game, Ken. And don't get me wrong, Cardi is an amazing dresser. Cardi's right there with Nicki when it comes to fashion, but she's not Nicki. But Cardi B can definitely dress. But Nicki is just something about her aura, her, just the way her clothes blow in the wind when the fans are going. It's just something about Nicki when she's dressed in that fashion, and when she's taking those pictures, she knows how to sell what she has on just by looking at her face. And then when it comes to the number one thing, the music, the flow, the getting on memorable features and pretty much killing everybody on the track, even sometimes men, to have built up the fan base that she did, that helps her through trying times when it seems as though she's done and not going to sell anything. Her fans come through, so that also plays a part in it, building up a strong fan base. I personally do not think Megan and Cardi's fan base will ever surpass the Barb's. Now, Cardi may end up with more number ones, which I already predicted she would. She will probably end up with more number ones. Megan will end up with more Grammys. And of course, Megan will continue to make records. And she's got a nice push behind her, and she looks great right now. But when you take everything into consideration, what Onika, Tanya, Maraj has had to endure, the controversy, the Yo Miley what's good, the controversy with her brother, the controversy with her alleged husband, the industry turning their back on her and possibly blackballing her. She had to deal with all those things. But the resume, I just can't see the way the game is now. I just don't see anybody lasting that long. And if you can't last that long, then obviously you can't complete the feat. Now, I don't know whether anyone will be able to do it anyway. But you may see the Cardi B's, you may say the Meg the Stallions, but you will never see this again from a female. So everyone out there that hates Nicki Minaj and wishes Nicki Minaj was gone, be very careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. You don't want to wake up one day and Nicki Minaj isn't here. And then here comes all the fake tears and the fake this and the fake that. Give her flowers while she can still smell them. She is the greatest female hip-hop artist of all time. So no, you'll never see another Nicki Minaj. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends.